My advice would be is to see a student's perspective on what college you like to go to. They can say anything that they want to on a website or on paper, but the student is where you'll really get the first-hand experience from. And I honestly can say that most people that I know who go to different universities feel like they're a number. And at Broward College, I know the deans and I know the president of the school, and honestly, that's why it's one of the top 10.
Broward College's nursing state board passing rate for last quarter was 100%. Our pass rate for the year to date is 98%. It does not get much better than that. What is even more important, though, is the realization that it is our Broward College nursing grads who save lives every day. We could not do what we do, though, without everyone here at the college. So pat yourselves on the back, as you are all a part of this success story. Remember, the only constant at a patient's bedside is the nurse. It is the observational skills partnered with the caring and competency of the nurse that makes a difference in the lives of patients and their families. We have the health and safety of the community, including you should you ever be a patient, as our #1 priority. Thank you for your continued support in assisting our students while recognizing the professionalism and experiences of all dedicated faculty.
For many of the shy students coming from high school, there's this huge mile gap between college and high school, and I feel getting involved in the many clubs here on campus or even student government, it's kind of a bridge that bridges that gap.
It's more affordable in the way that when I first began, I was paying out of pocket, but it didn't hurt me. Like, I could afford to work and go to school and have no problem. And once I became a full-time student, I saw that Broward College valued me just as much as I valued it, and I received scholarships for different activities I started to be involved in, like Brain Bowl, Phi Theta Kappa.
Resume writing programs had different types of things to build yourself as a professional, interviewing, workshops, all those little things that they offer to students. It allows them to focus. It's like, okay, yes, this is what I want to do myself as a professional. So having that focus and then graduating Broward College and going into a different institution, a core institution, with that focus, you're already way ahead of the curve than those other sophomores that have been there.
Larger companies, which would be my customers, to come into the area with the confidence that they're going to be having employees that have the proper training. They have a place now that's accredited for sending their employees to get the training that's needed. And I applaud Broward College for stepping up to the plate and creating this to support the manufacturing community here in South Florida.
As a high school student going into college, if you go to university, you're part of this huge pool of students and nobody can recognize you for the things that you do. Well, it's difficult to get yourself recognized because you're a small fish in a giant pond, in an ocean. But when you go to community college, it kind of takes away that giant population, allows you to be part of something smaller, but at the same time it's something much bigger than you could ever get at a university.
And many of our students have been placed as air traffic controllers, as well as maintenance technicians, avionics technicians, operations agents at the airports. So it's those key collaborations with industry that help us be successful and for our students.
Broward College has helped me in a way that I didn't even understand that it could help me. I have an autistic brother, and I needed a place where I could be local to my home as well as help take care of him. Usually if I would go away to college or go somewhere else, I would have to sacrifice one or the other. I don't have to sacrifice when I go to Broward College.
I remember BCC and I said, well, if I could have done it with BCC, I could certainly get the PhD.
Before we arrived at Broward County in 1995, we moved 18 times in 23 years. When I was looking at the next state that we were going to, whether it was Nebraska or South Carolina or Texas, I always looked for a community that had a college. The college, to me, brought a vibrancy and an excitement to the community. The students that were active and excited about life and excited about arts and education, reading, movies, seemed to keep the community alive and make it a fun place and an interesting place to live.
I'll say this is like the best choice you can make. Just the only things I would say is just get involved. That's it. Getting involved is going to help you out a lot. People are going to know you, so that's even better. They're going to call you for the jobs or interviews. You can put it in your resume, whatever you need. They're going to help you out. They're going to know who you are. So I would say just come to Broward College.
We have been chosen as one of the finalists in the Aspen Institute Community College Excellence Program that recognizes community colleges with outstanding academic and workforce success. And we now enter the last stage of the competition for the $1 million prize fund that will be awarded in March. We are very proud of what we do for our students, our community, our nation, and our world. And it is through the hard work of every dedicated Broward College faculty member, employee, donor, friend, and student that we are able to impact the lives of millions on a daily basis.